Good morning, LBHT crew. Good morning, Rogue Nation. You guys can hear it in my voice. I'm sick for real. I'm sick for real. That's okay. The show must go on. All right. The turnout's been too good, so we're gonna keep this going. All right. But this has to be. I keep saying it has to be a quick one. Every time I say that, I jinx myself. But this has to be a quicker one. All right. I've thrown out all hope that this will be a 15-minute stream, but 25 minutes. All right.
Give it take.
And then we got to hit the road. Melanie the one, salute. Thanks for coming through. Says Jalen Hurts with the best O-line in NFL and weapons. I'm looking at him very funny. Imagine Lamar on the Eagles. Man, I can't, it was one of those years. Being the night before, Pat Mahomes threw 3 interceptions.
But he threw 4 and had a fumble. Man, 5 turnovers. He had 2 turnovers on one play.
It could have been 5. I know.
It's crazy.
I know. It didn't look good. That's my boy. I'm a Jalen Hurts fan. I think I like Jalen Hurts more than Philly fans.
Probably.
See, Iron Addict, what's going on? Says, oh man, they just gonna blow up the whole team this offseason.
Hope so.
Yeah, I hope so. They need to. This is a poorly constructed team. Zico Kage, good morning. Thanks for coming through. Just Aloe says hello, everyone. Well, Keaton gave us his 3 games. Yay. Is he out for the season?
Is he? Probably.
I don't know. I know you got. I didn't hear anything about that. I know he got that knee injury. He came out the game. Retired Gunny, salute. Showcase, what up? Says the team is washed. Yeah, well, yes, but we can still make it. We can still make it. This is the same thing we said the first Harbaugh Super Bowl. If you remember back then, that team was not it. We were saying the same thing. Eagles lost. Yeah, they lost in overtime.
Jalen Hurts interception to Tony Jefferson.
Tony Jefferson, yes.
People.
Congrats to him. I didn't even know he was still playing.
Facts. That's crazy.
Let's see.
What's up, Jerry Bear?
Jerry Bear, what's going on? I went to watch Criminal Minds after the jail and stuff. Yeah. Several OG, what's going on? Salute to you. Ty Riggs, salute. Good morning. Hey. Good morning. And Garrison, salute. All right. Let's get this started. All right. First order of business. The interesting turn for the Ravens. Their game against the Patriots has been flexed. Week 16 games been flexed to Sunday Night Football. Bengals and Dolphins is out and will be played at 1 p.m. Eastern time. What are your thoughts, Hendo?
I guess it's cool. We get a primetime game, but for all the people that thought that they were going to get a 1 o'clock game, now they got to wait till the night and it's going to be super cold. I'd be pissed. I would be really upset. But this is going to be a big game for the Ravens. Sunday we got the Bengals coming up. T. Higgins is back in concussion protocol, so he's up in the air for this game. If the Ravens lose to the Bengals, this will be a must win. But we have problems with Mike Vrabel coach teams. So it's not a lot of people thought, especially me last year, I thought this was going to be a cakewalk. I saw the Patriots on schedule. I'm like, yo, this is a dub, real easy. We can get ready for the Packers. But no, they are one of the best teams in football right now. And might I say, we could have another losing streak on our hands.
And the Steelers beat the Patriots, so that makes it even more.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to keep track with the Steelers. These are games that we have to win. We had to win. We had to beat the Bengals. We had to beat the Patriots, and then we have to beat the Steelers. So depending on what they do, unless they completely fall apart, which could happen too.
Facts. Yeah, so. Stephon Diggs. Yeah, we got to go up against him.
We should have the secondary to not have to worry about that, but we do. This is going to be a problem. Yeah. And historically with Lamar Jackson, prime time is really good for us. Those are the money games. This year, disaster.
Bruh.
But 4 games left. It's time for these guys to man up. And when we say these guys, we mean Falele, Voorhees, defense. It's time to man up.
Mm-hmm.
You make the playoffs, you can absolutely go on a run. Every team is beatable. Do you have the heart? Right? And it's tough because I don't think they have the aren't the alpha male types on this team that there were in the past that can get over this, and
Right.
you don't have a good enough leader in John Harbaugh to really motivate them,
Mhm.
you know.
It's
So we'll see.
it's pretty sad. It's sad. It's sad to me, especially from us coming from the beginning, seeing what this team used to be like and how it was constructed, how the defense just scared the hell out of everybody. And now, and not to take anything away from Roquan, but to me, it's sad that they're printing articles like, yeah, Roquan Smith told us what the blueprint was, and all he did was get in front of the mic and say, yeah, everything's in front of us. We control our own destiny. Like that ain't no motivational speech. We already knew that. You know what I'm saying? They hyping him up. He's not Ray Lewis. Nothing, no shade against him. As far as a motivator, like he talks a lot. He'll get you 12 tackles, but like we saw in the game against Pittsburgh, those tackles will be down the field. There'll be an assisted tackle with somebody else. There's nothing really impactful. And I thought that when they traded for him, he was going to be what's going on. I thought when they traded for him, he was going to be one of them ones that was going to turn things around, and we were going to start to have the play like a Raven mantra again. But he's been all talk, especially playoff time. Oh my God.
And good morning, Yolanda. Good
Good
morning,
morning, y'all.
SVKM,
Peace.
Kevin Jermaine. Salute.
Thanks,
Flex Zone, good morning. Um, it's more than just talking, right? Ray Lewis said a lot of gibberish, right? He said a lot of gibberish. He get pumped up,
yeah.
but he back it up with a play, with
Facts.
a big hit, something to get people
Crunch.
to be like, oh snap, to get them hyped, right? So he could do that and inspire his team that way because all he has to say is, look, follow my lead, watch what I do out there,
Right.
and he go out there and do it. Roquan doesn't do that.
Facts.
I thought he was going to be that when he first got here. He was hitting
Bruh.
hard, and I was like, he changed the whole attitude of his locker room. And I don't know what happened since then.
He got paid. But it's not to say, and the thing is, it's not to say he's not a good player. We're not saying he's not a good player and he doesn't make some plays, but for $100 million,
right,
for an inside linebacker, I need more than just 10 regular tackles. No coverage against tight ends and running backs. Actually missed tackles on everybody. Like, I don't need that from somebody making $100 million. So yeah, he makes some decent plays, but the way that Ravens fans pump him up to be, I need to see more. And that's part of the reason. That's part of the reason his defense is as lackluster as it is. Yes, an inside linebacker, $100 million. Crazy. But that's your general manager. That's how he wants to construct his team.
Yeah, poorly constructed. So I hope they do have to blow the team up this offseason. And as much as I don't want to see them miss the playoffs, I want to see them make a run. Ain't the worst thing in the world if they miss the playoffs. We can really start talking about the changes that need to be made. Will they make them? I don't know, but there'll be more of a focus if they don't make the playoffs.
Really?
Right.
So. Are we sure about this, Jose? This is from the same team where man just got up on the podium and was like, offensive line played well, especially those two guards, outstanding. Like, we are living in a world of delusion.
What a joke. I almost clipped that, but it made me so sick. I was already sick. I was like, right. I didn't want to throw up. Like, you really think we're stupid? Mm-hmm. It is probably some of the worst. Not probably is the worst. Some of the worst offensive line play out there. He said, "Oh, 3 or 4, probably like 3 or 4 passing plays. From Falele, maybe a couple run plays. Well, that's way too many mishaps, right? Like he's like, there's a couple out there, maybe like three or 4 pass plays that you wish we could have back. There's a couple of run plays. Like Mike Thomas said, the game only comes down to 5 to 7 plays.
Facts.
Right? Like, yes, most of the time, even for bad O linemen, you're going to win the majority of your snaps.
Mm-hmm.
But it's those 7 plays that you gotta win, or at least don't get rolled over like that.
Right.
He's terrible.
He thinks
he's slick, right? That's his way of saying, yeah, he sucks.
Right.
But I'm gonna keep him out there.
Right.
That's all it is.
What are y'all gonna do? We're gonna keep playing him. What are y'all gonna do?
That's all it is.
That's crazy.
That's all it is. All right. Next story. Announcement from the NFL: Ben Cleveland of the Baltimore Ravens is suspended for the club's next 3 games without pay for violating the NFL's substance abuse policy. I think this is stemming from his DUI at the beginning of the year, correct?
Not for certain. No, I don't think so.
Because I think he just settled things with that
Did he?
case.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. He might listen. That man has had a lot going on in his life this off season, and he might be just sitting at home popping some pills or something.
Yeah, facts. You know,
I mean, your personal life is down the drains. You professionally, this team don't believe in you. They're not even giving you a shot. Then you sitting back thinking about, man, what is my NFL future going to be like? Because they're not even giving me an opportunity to showcase anything, good or bad. I'm a free agent after the season.
Yeah, Yolanda says, yeah, that's where it's from.
That's what's from.
Yeah, but those other things would not surprise me either, Hendo.
Like life just falling apart around him. You know what I mean? You go out there, you go kill yourself a squirrel, eat you some heated squirrel, and then it pops some pills and it call it a Friday.
That's wild though. Like this whole time, you know, I hate that it took so long for this to
right
for them to do this. You don't have to wait for a court hearing to suspend them, right? Like the NFL has made that a point. We don't have to wait for for the process to play out in court because it's the image of the NFL. You know what I mean? That's separate, whether they find you guilty or not. So he was arrested. They could have just suspended him for that. But it is what it is. 3 games, you know. He wasn't playing anyway. You know, he doesn't get paid for these games. That's the only thing. But you know, he could just stay at home, and you know, by the time he comes back, the season might be over anyway.
Facts. But this is going to be the time where John Harbaugh's like, well, you know, we were thinking about a change, but with the Ben Cleveland suspension, we can't do it now. Sorry, guys.
He said that Emory Jones. He said Emory Jones did not play better than the 2 guards out there. That's a damn lie.
Facts.
That's a damn lie. I can't stand him. What's going on, Jay?
Yeah,
Grails, good morning.
I can't wait till he's off this team. That's the only good side. Like that's why I'm not so upset about this season, because the silver lining is we gonna get a new coach. Regardless if he steps down or he gets fired, we're getting a new coach, because you can look in his face and just his demeanor. He's sick of this as well. That's why I just think he just like bump it. I don't care what happened. I'm just saying anything when I go out here.
That's why it's important. That's why I say it's important as a fan base to put pressure on your team when they're not doing well. You can't let them think it's all good, right? Then they get too comfortable. They had that, head coach, GM. This is a results business. Y'all couldn't wait to get Oweh out of the paint. Y'all can't wait to get Ojabo off this team. They ain't been here half as long as John Harbaugh.
Facts. And
right?
and Oweh got another sack last night.
Look at that. Yeah. All right, next story. Harbaugh said the league admitted to him today they botched the Travis Jones call, cost the Ravens 4 points. Yep. There were a lot of bad calls in this game. Now, we can argue the Aaron Rodgers one, which I think should have been just an interception. He didn't maintain control to the ground. The likely one, again, like that, we can argue that to the end of time. Like you say, you have to make 3 steps. That's never been the case. It's 2 steps.
Right.
Because how do you explain when receivers catch the ball and toe tap on the way out of bounds?
Yep.
They're not making any other step. How do you explain that? And that's going to be brought up moving forward. That's going to be brought up. How is this a touchdown where he didn't make another step? They catch the ball, two toe taps, and they're out of bounds, and that's a touchdown as long as they maintain control.
No, the rules committee is going to have a time of it this offseason. Now they're going to have to revamp everything again. Like, just figure out what's going on, Monty. Just figure out what a catch is. 2 feet down, control of the ball. It's a touchdown. But listen, yes, the refs cost us the 4 points on that play. They cost us with the Aaron Rodgers interception. They cost us with the Isaiah Likely touchdown. But we still had a chance to win. If we'd have done what we were supposed to do in the first half and run the ball, if at the end of the game that domestic terrorist Mark Andrews hadn't jumped in front of DeAndre Hopkins' pass again, because he did it, he's done it in the past. If he hadn't did that, we'd have won the game. But he just feel like every ball is for him. Like, yo, get this $39 million extended fool off my team.
Facts. He said, man, I gotta redeem myself, man. Like I played poorly last year in the playoffs, in every playoffs. And not, I just got this huge contract. I gotta show that I matter out there.
But this was the redemption year. Remember, after everything all offseason, oh, Mark Andrews is more focused. He's more professional. This is his redemption year. Man, we heading into week 15. That man don't have 400 yards receiving. Where's the redemption arc?
But we love Mark Andrews.
Who is we?
I love him as a person. He seems like a nice guy.
I mean, he seems like a good dude. He listen, diabetes, he is a good spokesperson for that. Like, I give him that. But as a football player, as a staff and a label, get
in a crew.
Right. F that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. 1 catch for 9 yards. That's all I gotta say about that.
Facts.
That's all I gotta say about that. I don't want to hear nothing else.
Y'all forgot
that
pass,
right there.
Y'all forgot pass defended.
Yes.
He sure did knock that pass down.
Yeah, Likely's out of here.
Likely's gone. Somebody said yesterday they might franchise tag Likely. They're not. They have too many holes. They'll end up, they're more likely to franchise tag Pat Ricard than they will Isaiah Likely.
They don't, until they get Lamar's deal done, they don't have any cap room to pull that move. Right. They don't. Unless they make some cuts on the defense. And why is Ben Cleveland just now getting disciplined for something for the offseason? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Like it took way too long for this process. I guess that's the only good thing. If we were relying on him this whole time and he's gonna miss 3 crucial games, that'd have been something.
Go-Man is hilarious. He said, "Keep this energy." How about you tell it to the team? Keep this energy, because we don't love it. I don't love 6 and 7 for a Super Bowl caliber team.
Tell our guards to get some energy.
Facts.
Yo, I watched Coach. You guys gotta watch Coach Evans' film breakdown. You have to watch his film breakdown, okay? Because we're not crazy seeing these guys play. He broke down Falele's play. He's gonna break down Andrew Voorhees' play today, I believe. Mm-hmm. This man was disgusted, and Coach, he'll point out the positive and the negative in every player, and he almost cussed a few times in watching that film. It was disgusting. There he is. Yes. Mm-hmm. We're just talking about you breaking down Falele's plays. I mean, like one of them, I don't even understand. Like he got cross-faced, right? Like he tried to go up and make contact with the guy, and the guy just crossed over him. Mm-hmm. But it was a passing play. Why aren't you stepping back? It's like he just forgot what play it was.
Okay.
And this is the guy that Emory Jones can't beat out. We're not stupid. Right. We're not stupid. It's your personal ties to him. That's all it is.
Shout out Great Ones for the subscription. Appreciate it.
Hey, appreciate you. Salute. Thank you. All right, a couple more, and then we're getting out of here. Make sure you subscribe to both channels, Rogue Pod and Lunch Break Hot Take. Also, patreon.com/LBHT show. That's how you can support the show. Also, patreon.com/ROUG. All right. Both channels give you some real nice perks for as little as $5 a month.
$5 a month. We can use some perks where we can have some discussions about how we gonna get hot at the right time with 4 games left. I swear, Go-Man works for the organization.
I love Go-Man.
I do.
Hey, I love your positivity, man.
Fact.
I love your positivity.
But he works for the team. He works for the team. What is it? We're gonna be 6 and 10 with 1 game left. We about to get hot, y'all. It's gonna carry over to the next season.
It ain't over till it's over. You're right, go man. You're absolutely right. It ain't over till it's over.
Facts. Coaching possibilities. Brian Flores, of course, all day, every day. This team needs discipline. Even with outside of all of the officiating, if you just look at this team, just the offside penalties, just in the clock management, just since the Joe Flacco days, if you ever watch this team down in a situation in a 2-minute drill, they're lackadaisical. We spent 50 seconds to go 30 yards in a game that we had to have because we didn't know what the hell we were doing. When we ran a 3-yard drag route, and I said, oh, we only got one timeout left. We're gonna lose because we don't have that sense of urgency, and that comes from the head coach. So somebody like a Brian Flores that knows winning and can instill some kind of discipline, and just for me, bring in a mentality and the things that he's done with the Minnesota Vikings defense with some regular dudes. Imagine what he could do with the stars that we have over here. I think Brian Flores would be that guy. But yeah, he's fighting that case. But if the Baltimore Ravens are intent on winning, he should be a candidate that they look into. But if not, we're going to go with the same old, go with Harbaugh or bring in some 60, 80-year-old head coach and just continue to go through the same rigmarole.
Yeah. He's suing the league. He ain't suing the Ravens.
Facts.
Right. And just to add to what you're saying, because I absolutely agree with that. Brian Flores, he badly wants to win. That's what got him out of Miami. He badly wants to win. He refused to lose games. He refused to tank. And listen, man, if you're a black head coach in this league, you understand that the clock is ticking from day one.
Facts.
Right. You have a finite amount of seasons to do some actual winning. So he's not coming in here thinking rebuild. He's coming in here thinking we got to get a ring ASAP. And I would add to that staff Mike McDaniel if he gets fired, because the consensus is he's going to get fired in Miami. And if he does, he is an excellent offensive coordinator. And you have two coaches that are great on their sides of the ball. Right. Mike McDaniel can handle the offense, and Flores can bring in whoever to do the defense, and he oversees the defense. And we have everything we need on the coaching side. All right. And then maybe some of these picks that EDC has made, maybe we can see some improvement from these players, or see the benefits of some of these players. So
I mean, Robert Saleh's not bad either.
Yeah, I like Robert Saleh.
Yeah, good. I mean, he got a raw deal in New York, but just because you have a defensive head coach doesn't mean that they're just gonna go out here and just draft all defensive players. I think Brian Flores is smart enough to know we've done that and it hasn't worked. So
yeah, and also he doesn't have full say over the draft, right? I mean, it's an EDC thing too. And yes, I agree. I don't want him coming over here and just like, hey, build up the defense. I think he understands. Like I said, man, he understands we got to protect Lamar. And this is the off season for all this to come together, right? Because if Lamar says, hey, help me out this off season, or I'm not doing a new deal with you.
Thanks.
Whoever they hire at coach, they're gonna let them know this is how the draft's gonna go. Okay, or this is what we do in a free agency. Like, yeah, I hear you, but we got to get two guards like ASAP. And honestly, I don't care if they go defense first, because like B has said, the answer is to get two veteran guards. Right? That's exactly it. Y'all don't want to hear this. That's exactly what the Panthers did, and they overpaid for those guards and overnight revamped their O-line. Overnight.
Look at Bryce Young now.
Look, yes,
night and day. Not with protection, night and day, and they're in first place.
Yes, right.
Not us. Not us. But we can, even with the defensive head coach thing, look at D'Amico Ryans in Houston. He's done pretty well for himself. Yeah. And CJ Stroud, no disrespect to him, is no Lamar Jackson. So, You know what I'm saying? Just because they're a defensive head coach doesn't mean anything. It's just like if they're an offensive head coach, doesn't mean they're going to draft all offense. We just need somebody that can come in and help stabilize this organization, because we are lost. We are stuck on the past and living off of a reputation, because we haven't been them guys for over a decade. Yes, we win 10, 12 games a year. Yes, we may win a playoff game every 4 years, but we aren't that organization to go out here and act like we can turn our nose up at great head coaches. Like we can be choosy, but yet still we might sit back here and have Harbaugh one more year.
Yeah. And listen, I'm gonna root for I'm gonna root for this team no matter what, but I'm gonna
Facts.
criticize this team as well. All right. Flex Zone wants to know who do we want as guards.
Yo, some arms. Call that man Carball.
Who do we want as guards? I don't know who's free
Who's
agent,
gonna be
who are
available?
free agents. But I promise you, my camera went out. I'm sorry. I promise you, whoever it is going to like they'll be better. They'll be better than what we have right now. This isn't one of those things like, well, how do we replace the guys? We have guys on the team that can replace them, right? But we need to get there. We go. We need to get serious about that position, and I don't think we should necessarily, unless it's somebody that's that's special in the draft. We shouldn't even go after rookies. We should go after veterans, right? That just know how to go out there and get, like put their hands on somebody. I'm looking right now. Joel Bitonio, Wyatt Teller, Cam Robinson, Kevin Zeitler. Hello. Connor McGovern. He's solid. Jermaine Illuminor, he used to be a Raven. He's been a starter ever since he left us. Ethan Pochik, he's a center. Let's see. Robert Jones, Zion Johnson. There's a few guys out here. Greg Van Roten, Tevin Jenkins. These aren't, Brady Christensen from Carolina, if they don't bring him back. Look, Will Hernandez. There are people.
Facts.
There are people. We need to replace more. Well, if we fire the head coach,
all of them go.
Everybody goes. Yeah, everybody goes. That's how it works. All right. Last story, and then we get up out of here. So the Colts have had some unfortunate QB injuries, and even though they have a first round pick in Anthony Richardson, they're like, well, was he out for the season too? I know he got hurt during warmups. I'm not sure how bad that was.
He might still be hurt because they didn't play him. They played Riley Leonard.
Yes. And they said we need a backup. So good old faithful Philip Rivers, they call him in. It says the Colts are planning to bring potential Hall of Fame QB Philip Rivers into their facility Tuesday to work out to see if he may join their practice squad. Ain't no potential. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer at some point.
Right.
He was great.
Isn't he up for the Hall of Fame now?
I think he is.
That's crazy. That man was sitting home with them 17 kids and like,
right. That's exactly why he's coming back. He said, some of them are hitting teenage years too. He's like,
can't do it.
I'm good. Y'all
right.
Watch the kids, honey. I gotta go to work.
Facts.
He telling them, he said, I could be QB, I could be QB coach, I could be QB whisperer, I could be towel boy, I could be water boy. Give me a job so I don't have to be at the house.
Fact. Okay. Riley and Monty says Riley Leonard is also injured.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that.
Their season's down the drain. And that may be a possible playoff spot up for grabs.
Yes. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. His orbital bone broke. Talking about Richardson. Yeah.
Florida.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah. Tyler Ward, maybe QB.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Brandon, tell me I didn't know why you came back up in here, man. You can go ahead and enjoy your day. Go ahead and enjoy your day. You thought you were gonna come over to my channel and start commenting? I don't think so. Mr. I Know Karate. That was you, right? Wasn't that you? Mr. I Know Karate? No, man. Take a walk. Okay? Go practice your Wing Chun.
Practice that typo.
I'm gonna put you in a little timeout, man. I'll let you come back, man. But you gotta watch yourself, bro. You gotta watch yourself. Leonard has a strained knee ligament. Yep.
They got problems. They got real world problems. We have self-inflicted ones. It's crazy.
Yeah. But yep, that's your news for today. I didn't pull up the where we are on the playoff.
Man,
I love that franchise.
That was amazing.
I loved it. Yes.
That man said he gonna come up and it man us in the comments. I'm in these streets.
Yeah. You did to yourself, man. You got way too aggressive. Way too aggressive for the morning. Okay.
Right. Over disagreement. Oh well.
No, it's because we didn't read his comment.
But we did.
We did. That's the funny thing. We did read his comment.
We did.
You know,
well. It is what it is.
His internet was delayed.
Oh yeah, you got Comcast. You got Internet Essentials. You got that $10 bundle. I joke. I kid. Yeah. Max, he mad at breakfast.
Yeah, you mad at breakfast.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You go to bed with a glass of orange juice. That's crazy.
It's too early. It's too early for that. Man, why do I feel B Moore will resign 77 or 72? It's gonna be interesting offseason. It's gonna be interesting. And if they do, again, hold this team accountable. Do not go along with the talking points. Don't go along with, oh, they've improved and this is and that and a PFF rating. And no, we're not going for that. But if the coach is fired, it's a moot point. They're not coming back. New coach isn't going to tie themselves to those two bums.
I mean, they shouldn't come back because if anything, if that man has any type of pride, Eric DeCosta should be embarrassed. He came up in front of a national stage and said, listen, this offensive line is going to be good next year. I promise you guys that. And this is the product that we put on the field. So for him to be the general manager, he has to be sitting back like, I got to do something. And if he brings back this offensive line, I don't care who the head coach is. If they bring back the same offensive line next season, y'all need to boycott, stop going to these games and buying that merchandise and force Steve Bisciotti to make some kind of change.
Facts. Oh, coach has a PFF rating is bad too. Well, there you go. They only have that to lean on. Flex on 77 better not be here next year. 72 better not be here. Like when that breakdown that coach had on Falele, you can often see 72 on his back.
Yep.
Like he's an astronomer. Is that what astronomers do? They lie on their back looking at the stars.
That's the big difference.
Yeah.
But and that's crazy to think that you have two grown men who are constantly laying on the ground in a football game. Constantly. You only in Baltimore, and we think that that's acceptable. That's the crazy part about it.
All right, y'all, we getting out of here. Y'all enjoy your day, man. Make sure you hit that like button if you're new here. Hit that subscribe button. Tune in to Sip to Tally Films later tonight for the Ravens Roundup, and then we'll be back here tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow night will be the LBHT show. And sometime in between, or sometime this week, Handle will be putting out some hot fire. Okay, just turn your notification bells on. All right.
Right. I sure will.
All right, y'all. Have a great day.